Am I listening, you ask? Am I listening? Listening to what? Such an avalanche of information. 24-hour news cycle, and a federal election coming. I mean, we are bombarded these days, aren't we, with messages, with a whole host of information, of cries out. Am I listening? Am I listening to what? Is the question I often ask myself. I want this Lent to really give attention, discipline if you like, to really wanting to hear what is really important, so I don't miss that and end up in some cul-de-sac which is going to do me no good. See, that's the point of Jesus' parable, this parable that Luke records in chapter 16 and verses 19 to 31, this story of the rich man and Lazarus. This story that Jesus tells about the rich man, rich clothing, rich accommodation, rich lifestyle. Well, this is a wealthy man, this is an affluent man. But in his affluence, he doesn't hear. It's almost as if his affluence deafens him to the cries of Lazarus, who's lying there in torment at his gate. Because the situation is absolutely reversed once they both die. Now the one who was with no comfort, Lazarus, finds himself in a place at Abraham's bosom where he is comforted, where he is restored, where there is hope. And the rich man who had all of that comfort and all that wealth now finds himself in a place where there's no comfort and just distress. And all that wealth he had in that life is now of no value to him and doesn't restore the comfort he so wants. And so he appeals to Abraham. And part of that appeal is that if he can't be helped, at least send someone to his brothers so they won't make the same mistake that he's made. Abraham's response is, but they already have the word of God. They already have Moses and the prophets. And the truth is, says Abraham, they wouldn't believe even if someone did come back from the dead because they're not listening. See, here for me is the irony of this parable for you and for me. Because see, we are hearing this from someone who has come back from the dead. Here's the teaching of Jesus to us about what are we doing with our resources? What are we doing with our wealth? Do we see that wealth as just something that's ours for our own sake? Or have we got a deeper sense of understanding that we are custodians of that wealth for the sake of others as well? The challenge for you and for me, for our churches together, is to say, how are we using our wealth? Are we hearing the cries, maybe the silent cries, of the people around about us, the woman in distress because of domestic violence? Are we hearing anything about the refugee who's at our gate? Or what about those young Bengali women who make our clothes so cheap? Are we hearing any of their cries? See, that's the challenge for us. This Lent, Lord, open my ears that I can hear. This Lent, I don't want to be so self-absorbed that I miss hearing what God is saying to me. I don't want to be so self-absorbed that I think my wealth is just for me. I want to hear who it is who's crying at my gate. I want to hear who it is who's God's directing me to use my resources and the resources of my faith community for their sake, they might know God's compassion. That's my prayer for this Lent, for me and for you.